Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you the ICT looks algo indicator. It's amazing. That's all I gotta say. It shows you the high probability FVGs. It's not repaint. People say it's a repaint. However, when you actually put it on your chart in live market conditions, always does the same thing. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. You're going to have to watch this video properly and to the end. If you don't, you're not going to understand it. If you do, you're going to understand it and you are going to become profitable using this indicator. So many people trade the ICT silver bullet, and there are many rules to actually trading the ICT silver bullets. The main rules are these right over here. So the trading times and stuff along them lines, of course. So this is some of the trading rules right over here. So the AM session, London session, and the PM session, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. All of this, okay. But the indicator marks all of this out for you. So the next thing is like the liquidity points where you have to take profit and anything like that. However, the thing is, this indicator marks every little thing out for you. It makes it so much easier. So for example, what this indicator does is, number one, it marks out the FVGs for you, the high probability FVG. Number one, marks FVG. Number two, what it does is it marks out your trading times. Number three is it marks out market structure shift. And number four, what it does is it actually marks out the liquidity points. So if you know what the minimum framework is, I've been trading silver bullet myself, and if you know what the minimum framework is, is that it has to be validated in order for you to enter the trades. So for example, 10 handles on indices, 15 pips on forex, and that's what also gets marked out for you when using this indicator. It is insane. That's all I really gotta say. So liquidity points. So for example, how to get access to this indicator on your indicated place, type in right here looks algo, or type in ICT silver bullet. As soon as you turn it on, you'll get all of this, and you might say, well, there's a little bit too much, but the only time frame you're going to trade this strategy on is the 5-minute time frame. That's it. You're not going to go on the 15 minute, you're not going to go on anything like that. So for example, you're going to wait for market to actually touch your trading time. As soon as it does, you're going to wait for it, just wait, and then there you go. Okay, so the first zone which is marked out for you, so the first FVG zone which is marked out for you, make sense of the trade and then get in. Of course, don't just get into any trade, make sense of it and then get in. So for example, there you go, and FVG has been marked out right over here. And then what happened, the reason why you should long is because price took out this liquidity. It's also a nice zone. As you can see, there's some BPR right over here. And what is BPR? BPR, we're just increasing win rate by a lot. So as you can see, there's this FVG right over here. And then before this FVG, we had this FVG also, which is still unmitigated. So that's a BPR zone. So that's why this zone is a very high probability. And that's why you should enter out the trade. Don't just use this indicator and be like, okay, I'm going to use it, I'm going to become profitable. No. And again, this is not everything about the indicator. I'm not showing you everything just yet. Just give me a little bit of time and then I'll show you, because if you just tap in the indicator on your chart right now, you're not going to become profitable. However, if you follow what I say, then you are. So we got this FVG zone right over here, and then there you go. Okay, so a new FVG zone is marked out for you. And the problem with this FVG right here is very, very, very tiny. How many pips is it? It is 0.5 pips. So I would personally just change it to this FVG right over here, and then this should be your entry point. Again, everything is marked out for you when using this indicator right here. You can have your stop loss below that FVG low, and yeah, you can just do a 1 to 2 RR. As you can see, you get tapped into your trade. The high probability of FF is being marked out for you. The high probability of FVG, another FVG is being marked out right over here for you. However, if you are going to go for one trade, there you go. As you can see, a 1 to 2 RR gets tapped into very, very, very nicely. And this is literally what can happen when you're trading this strategy right here. But again, you have to make sense of the trade. If you're not making sense of the trade, you're not going to become profitable. However, that's not it. It marks out the trading times for you, as I did say. Here you go. Trading time marked out for you. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. New York time. And it also marks out every single session for you. So for example, let me go on a different time. If I just skip forward right over here. As you can see, we got some of these FVGs right here. It's same exact thing. We're not changing what we do. We follow what already works, and we're going to make a lot of money from it. So we're going to wait for our trading time to form right over here. But before I carry on, if you do want your Profit Challenge Pass, link in the description below. Do not miss out on that. It's very cheap. We do the cheapest price in the game, most reliable, and the fastest. So check that out. Link in the description below. We've passed many challenges already, and we also manage your account after passing, making consistent gains month after month. And yeah, so if you do want that, link in the description below. Cheapest price in the entire game. We'll pass for you, guaranteed. If you fail, you get every penny back, including what you paid for the challenge. And I'll actually add an extra $100 in there for wasting your time. So yeah, check that out. Link in the description below. So anyway, we're going to wait for that first FVG to form. This FVG, I'm not going to enter from it. Why? It's because it's before my trading time, 2 a.m. to 3 p.m. no, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Sorry. So we're not going to enter from this because it's before my trading time, and of course the indicator can be perfect, so you got to know that. So there you go. This FVG is marked out for you, but you're gonna have to make sense for the trade. Why should I enter from this FVG? Okay, there's many reasons. Price took out all this liquidity right over here. As you can see, if I go on the hourly time frame, price took out all this liquidity right over here. On the 5-minute time frame, we had a market structure break right over here, actually, breakout structure right here, a very strong one with displacement. So yeah, this is why you should enter from this FVG right here. So yeah, you're making sense of the trade. Don't enter the trade if you're not making sense of it, and your stop loss can be like right above that high right there, and you can just target 1 to 2 and 1 to 3 RR if you want. And again, almost every single day this does work. There you go, another FVG is formed right over here. A liquidity point has been marked out for you. You can just target right there. Of course, it doesn't touch because the market actually did close, but as you can see, this indicator does actually work. Okay, you guys can actually see it for yourself. So anyway, let me show you another example. I can show you so much of this, it's not anything hidden. And yeah, so let me show you the second example, which will fool you a lot, so make sure you watch this one carefully end to the end. We're doing the same exact thing. We're not changing what we do. We just follow what already works, and we're going to make a lot of money from it. So for example, right over here, look, the FVG doesn't get marked out for you. Why? For a good reason, so you don't take a loss. This is what the indicator does to you. It makes you only enter for profit. So there you go. Price goes down to the FVG. Yeah, it might go up, however it's not marked out for you. And there you go. This is a part where the FVG can be a little bit playing around. So as you can see, market marks out right over here. However, make sense of the trade. Why would I not enter this trade? Okay, the first reason why would not enter this trade is because yeah, price has taken all this liquidity out. However, what market has is that market had a shift right over here. You should be entering buys and not sells. Why would you enter sells? So as you can see, all this liquidity got taken out. We had a market structure shift. Why are you entering sells? So that's why you shouldn't enter off this FVG, and that's why you should really make sense of the trades you're entering. As you can see, an FVG is marked out right over here and right here. If you don't make sense of it, just know you're going to be in for a loss, like almost guaranteed you're going to be in for a loss. And there you go, you get tapped into your entry. And as you can see, if you're going to target the liquidity points market gives you, as you can see, it does tap into. And again, these liquidity points, if you know what the ICT silver bullet, how it works is that there has to be a minimum framework, and this has a minimum framework right over here for that 15 pips on forex. And look, it marks it out for you, the minimum framework. It is incredible. Market structure shift to mark out for you, and again, minimum framework. Everything is here on your side. If you're struggling to trade silver bullet, this is the final video you need. You don't need anything else, because this indicator right here is going to make your job 10 times easier. And again, the best part is, I think, is the trading times are marked out for you. You don't have to always look if you're back testing and doing this and doing that. And again, look, if there's no high probability FVGs in your trading time, you're just not going to enter. This is why ICT says every single day there's an opportunity when you're trading the ICT silver bullet. And this indicator shows that that is clear proof. As you can see, there's no FVG right here, so you're not going to enter. There's no FVG right here, so you're not going to enter. Right here, there's no FVG, you're not going to enter. Here, there's FVG, you entered, and look, take a profit. Again, there's nothing hidden here. There's nothing hidden. This is the indicator which will actually make you get out. As you can see in the FVG right over here, let's make a little bit of sense of the trade. As you can see, we took out all these liquidity right over here. We have a clear uptrend towards the upside. As you can see, just like this, we had a break of this high right over there. So yeah, market is clear carrying on with this uptrend. We have all this liquidity to hunt above here. So yeah, you have reason why you should enter off this FVG. That's why you have to make sense of the trade. If you don't make sense of the trade, just know it is going to touch your stop loss, and look, all the liquidity levels are marked up for you. So anyway, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you learned something. If you want to join the fast pass, link in the description below. If you want to join my mentorship, again, link in the description below. $34.99 a lifetime, very cheap. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day.